Hello, Keith here with Math Fun and Games. We're doing turn number 9, I believe. Scenario 2 of MBT from GMT Games. I removed no anti-tank ion missiles in this one, but pretty much most of the other rules are in play. I'm not doing the reactive armors, and I'm not doing the various shell types. I'm just doing GP shells and anti-armor. But I'm going to do my next game. I'm going to do is going to be the first scenario with all rules in play. So, if you want to see the specific rules I'm using, look at the link in the description. All right. So, who's spotted and who is not spotted? And let's just take a look. Oops, I don't want to move the vehicle. I just want to check to see if it's spotted. So let's do that. Okay, so that's hidden. Good. So let's mark that as remove the spot fire because that's no longer spotted. Of course, he's spotted, he's spotted, he's spotted. I'm just looking for anybody who's not spotted. It looks like everybody's spotted. So now command phase. So Americans have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like we have 8 total vehicles for the Americans. That gives us how many commands? If I have 8 total vehicles, that gives me, well, 8 units. That gives me 5 commands. Soviets have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Soviets have 5 units in play, so they get 3 commands. So the Americans have 5 commands, Soviets have 3 commands, and we're going kind of late in the game now. All right, so right here, I got 2 squads, and the opponent's a squad there and a squad there. I'm giving all these guys a fire command. Oh, maybe a fire and a move command? Fire command. So let's do that. All right. Fire command. Put that right over there. And these units, I'm going to give I only got one active unit here. So I'm going to give it a move command. And I believe, do I have any active? I have 1 units over here. I can only give it a fire command. Let's see. Right now, 1, 2, 3. This unit, okay. I'm going to be short 1 command, but I'm going to give this unit a fire command. 4. And I'm going to give this unit a move command. All right, for the Soviets have how many units? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I know I already did this. 4, 5 units, and they have 3 commands. Alrighty. So 3 commands. I can give these 2 units right here can share a command, which will share a fire command. 1. This unit right, so I have these 2 units right here. Wow, that's a tough one. Looks like they're going to be toast. I'm going to give them a short halt. Let's see what kind of. And then this unit, right? 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Oh, I got 1 more unit, right? I'm going to give them a fire command. All right. Roll for initiative. NATO first, 76. Soviets have initiative. Soviets have 3 units who can fire. So this unit is going to fire at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be short range with the +1 modifier. Got to roll. 22, that's a hit. So that's going to hit at what aspect? Front side aspect. Go to chart A with the 2. I believe that's going to be another damage. And the second damage becomes a knockout. So +1. Front side 2, turret front. And the effect is going to be a second damage. Let's go to tracks. Second damage, and second damage becomes a knockout. If you get 2 damages, you're knocked out. So let's get rid of that. Right click, delete, and I want to knock that out. Boom. All right, and this one is going to fire at, let's see, what do we got in this hexagon right here? The only thing we got is that one infantry unit. Over here, meanwhile, we got what? And all we do is have 1 and 113, so there's really no more tanks left. He's going to fire right back at this direction. So it's going to be medium range, +1 for the size, plus it's in scrub. Just want to see what color the scrub is. Scrub, 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 scrub. Scrub is light. So it's -1, +1, medium range, but then there's brew up smoke. So it's going to be it's going to be short range -2. So short range -2, it's going to be a 56 to hit. And again, 11. So that's a hit on the turret front, but it bounces off. I just have to check to see if the crew bugs out, and they don't. And that's it. Those 2 have fired. Okay. Last but not least, this unit is going to fire against that 113. Let's see what size. I believe the 113 is a small profile vehicle. Let's see. Go to tracks. 113 is a small profile, so it's going to be -1. I don't think there are any other modifiers. Is that a brew up hex? Nope. So it's going to be -1. Any brew up smoke there? Nope. So it's just going to be it's going to be point blank -1. I believe that's an 81 to hit. Yep. 11. All right, so it's another 11. And again, hits, bounces off. I got to see if the crew bails. Crew doesn't bail. Okay, that's it for the Soviet fire phase. So now we go to the American fire phase. I'm going to try to hit this vehicle right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6. So it's short range, no modifiers. 52, that's a hit. Xenia 70 to hit. So it's a 5, rear side, hull side shot. The effect is a 2. And again, I'm pretty sure that the armor does penetrate. I can check though. Okay, short shot. That's not the 113, it's the M60. 96 is the penetration factor. And against rear side, hull side, oh yeah, level shot, yep, that's definitely penetrates. And the 2, I believe, is a damage, so it's a hull damage. That really doesn't make any really difference. I will mark that as hull damage. Damn it. Darn. Let's track, it's hull damage. Okay. And that move the fire marker from that. And I believe I might have some more fires right here. I have that track. I'm I am gonna fire against them. Just hope I avoid that smoke. And I do. Good. So it's gonna be point blank range, no modifiers. Okay. Point blank range, no modifiers, near 90, 42 is a hit. Front aspect, turret front. What's the turret front? Turret front, 90. Penetration factor, 110. So penetrates. It's 2, so that's going to be damaged. And it's going to be a turret damage, which is good because it makes it, for the Americans, because it makes it more difficult for them to shoot. Damaged. What type of damage? Nope. Anti-tank missile? Nope. Radar? Nope. Turret. There we go. Anybody else in that hex? No. And we got 2 squads and a 113. Actually, before we do that, Soviets have some fire. All they have are 2 squads. Shoot. They're going to fire at this 1 squad. All right, they're each going to fire at a squad. So brick buildings. Brick buildings is medium cover. What type of leg units we got here? I believe they're both the same type. Anti-tank whip, light anti-tank. I'll check the other one. Anti-tank, and the second one is, so one's medium, one's light. All right, leg units. And medium terrain, medium cover, 6, 6S. So it's going to be whatever the Soviets have -6. Medium MR. Right. So mortar rifle squad. Firepower of 7, 7 against 6. And are there modifiers? I don't believe so. Let's go right here. Up. And 7. So it's right there. 49 and 80 are the key numbers. I don't think any of these take into account. Nope. So 7 on offense, 6 on defense, 53 and 83 are the numbers. 96, so they just suffer a casualty reduction. And they are suppressed. Let's see if I can, there you go. It's a half squad. Now for the next unit, it's going to be the same numbers. 89, so the other unit in that hex also undergoes casualty reduction, and they're both suppressed. Here's the other unit. And they need to be suppressed. Here we go. All right, this unit needs to be suppressed. So it's some good shooting. Oh, shoot. They have short halt. Okay, what factor does the short halt have on it? -15. So what would be the rolls? 89 minus 15 is 74. And 82, 74, and 82. So that means only one of them is suppressed. Only one of them suffers casualty reduction, but they're both suppressed. I'm just going to take the one on top and restore them to a full squad. All right, so they fired. Now my guys have to fire. Can fire. I'm going to fire against this squad right here. All right, so I have two shots. One's a full squad, one's a half squad. So top one is what? Heavy. This top one's the heavy. And that'll be a 10. Defensively, it's medium cover, so that'll be a 10 to 6. 10 to 6, but the shooter is suppressed. So it's 10 to 6 with a -20 modifier. $17, no effect. Now the half squad. So half squad, it's going to be a motorized rifle squad. It only has a firepower of 4. So it's going to be 4 to 6 with a -20 modifier. It's going to be 53. 4 to 6, 53, no effect. Okay. So that's the fire phase. The Americans. Now the movement phase. Oh yeah, fire phase. This guy has fire. Well, I can't fire at that because I didn't announce it. So, all right, American movement phase. I'm going to use the road movement rate. And it's going to be 11. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 6, 7. I'm going to stop there, otherwise I can't use the road movement rate. And now for this unit. It has a movement rate of 2. 1. 1. 2. Hang out with that tank. And I believe that's it. These guys did have a short haul, like moving 1 hex. Yeah, they're going to pull back because they see that tank there. All right. So that's it for the movement phase. Now, is anybody going to go into full cover? Ooh, guess not. Everybody wants to keep their options open. All right, so now I flip these suppressed markers. I flip them to the offside. And that's it for turn 9. Now we're going to go on, right on to turn 10, finish this game off. So, pretty much everybody is spotted, except for this guy right here. Commands 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Americans have 8 active units, which means they get 5 commands. The Soviets have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Soviets get Americans get 5 commands. Soviets get 3 commands. Fire command 1. These guys can share a command. They're going to do a move command. This guy right here is going to do a, I'm just going to give it a move command. All right, Americans have 5 commands. All these units right here are going to share a move command. That unit is going to have fire command. Can't do much damage against them, but and these 2 units are going to have a fire command. All right, I think that's it. All right. NATO initiative 99, Soviet initiative 47. NATO fires first. Let's see. This unit's going to take a shot against this guy, and this unit's going to take a shot against this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's short range. Short range -1. Means he needs a 63. 47 is a hit. And he's hitting from the rear side. So it's 4. Turret rear. That penetrates. And it's a 7. I believe that's a knockout. Yep, knockout. Boom. So we can remove those. Finally knocked out. And this unit right here, it's going to have point blank range. It's going to be -2 because there's a brew up smoke. So point blank range -2. Needs a 63. It's 70, so he misses. So remove that. Delete. Move that. Delete. And he keeps, oops. He'll keep his fire marker there. And this unit right here, really crappy. He has little to no chance of doing anything against this vehicle right here. But he's going to take a shot. So there's going to be point blank range. Any smoke? I don't believe so. Nope. Do a quick line of sight check. All right. So it's point blank range. No modifiers. I need a 90 to hit. Do I have turret damage? No. I need a 90 to hit. 17. All right. Turret front. And if it would penetrate, it would knock it out. But however, it's a 113. And it's only a armor piercing height. It's even then, that's medium range. At 3. Let's see what range that's actually at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Short range. 17. Penetration factor of 4. And its target's front armor is way more than 4. Okay. Level front. Oh yeah. If it was, even if it was hull rear, it would be 12. So, yep, no effect. Bounces off. That's it for that fire. Now this guy right here has a shot. And he's got fire against 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy, point blank range, -2 for the smoke, +1 for the size. So it's going to be point blank range -1. Going to need 81 to hit. Gets a 45. That hits. From the front, it's going to hit 4. From the front, turret front, which penetrates, and 5 is going to be what effect? Knockout. So that's another tank that gets knocked out. Deadly combat. Really deadly combat. Move that fire marker. All right. I had a move marker. Okay, so that's it. Now the Soviet move phase. I can start moving him forward. He has hull damage. No, it's turret damage. All right, so you can move forward what? You can move forward 7. So here he goes. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Right there. No more bullshit. 3. Okay. And how about these 2 right here? I can do a close assault against that vehicle. So I'm going to move him first. And I'm going to do a close assault against that vehicle right there, that 113. So the squad has a assault rating of... Squad has an assault rating of 8. And that 113, what kind of defense does it have? GP, so it's a 1, so it's going to be 8 offense, 1 defense, plus any modifiers. All right, target vehicle, no. Is an open top A, no. Medium cover or heavy cover. Alleys, no. Tunnel imager, no. Overwatch, no. I believe I missed. Okay, so it's offense 8, defense 1. My numbers are 22 and 54. No effect. Wow. All right, there's no effect for that guy. Remove that. Now this guy, he can move forward 1. Now he's going to try it. It will be the same odds basically, but he moved, so it's going to be I believe there's a -10 modifier. I'm not sure where it is on here because he moved. So look, I'm just giving him -10 modifier, 8 to 1, -10. $23, and that is still a miss. All right, now for my movement phase. All these guys have a movement. All right. They're all both there. I can move them there and do a close assault. But the odds are against me. And those guys are suppressed. But they can still do a close assault. Even if you're suppressed, you can do a close assault. It'll just be a modifier. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a go for it all. I'm going to go there and then do a close assault. And these 2 units are going to do a close assault. Let's see how this works out. All right, I just checked. Because these 2 units are suppressed, I can't do a close, I can't do a, it would be a close assault to do it, be a hand-to-hand, so it's not worth doing. So I'm going to move this tank over here. I'm going to turn it the other way. There you go. All right. And that's going to be it for the American movement phase, I believe. And I think that's it for the game. I believe that's turn 10. And it was an interesting game. The Americans captured all the key crossings, but this one, they also control the key building hexes over here. And they also, I believe, let's see, they have 1. Americans have 2 active AFVs, tanks, and the Soviets have 2. So that's an even, that's a wash right there. And the Americans have 1 with just the track. So anyways, that's the game. The next game I'm going to be playing is a scenario 1 with all the rules. Basically, it's just tanks, but I'm adding the reactive armor, the different armor types, the different ammo types. Of course, hull down will be in play, but it'll be interesting. And I'm not doing any optional rules yet. So, all right. So I would say the Americans won this game because they did get all the crossings, and they did get these two key hexes right here, these two key building hexes. And the Soviets have some infantry, but the Americans have an M113 plus a tank, plus these two squads right now are going to be unsuppressed. Delete and delete. So they're going to have, it's going to be 3 squads to 2, plus the Americans have 113 with machine gun, plus they have that big guy, the M60. And over here, Americans have 113, but there's a tank coming up with a damaged turret, which might knock that out. Over here, you got just 2 tanks, 1 tank and another tank, just moving up close. I think the Americans have an edge. All right, thank you.